Hi everyone and welcome back to this Let's Play of Mortal Online 3rd Era. This is Fine Gaming Connoisseur and we're just continuing on from our previous episode where we basically tried to go to the spider cave, but I decided to make a stop at Vadda because, you know, my pet dog Jerry was just getting too much into trouble for himself, for his own good. So I've decided to go at it alone for the time being. I'm basically going to try and go to the spider cave and try and see if I can take on some nighter workers and get their carcasses. Okay, there's a wolf. So I've decided to leave Jerry in the stable so that I can at least, you know, just try to plot my path, you know, find the way to the spider cave where there are spider nicer workers. And then once I'm more familiar with the layout, how to get to the spider cave, then next time I will bring Jerry. So this time I'm just gonna go at it myself. Go there myself first. Which will probably be a lot better. Because if you saw the previous episode, Jerry almost got himself killed. He, I think the Belbus was trying to chase after me, but then somehow he aggroed Jerry and then he started attacking him. So he almost died. He just made it out by a tiny sliver of health, and so it was so yeah, it was probably a good thing that I left Jerry in the stables, because, you know, that's the thing when you're not familiar with the land. You know, you're not aware of where the mobs or the wildlife are, then there's a chance that you'll run into them, you know, at close range. And I do apologise, guys, if you can hear some background noise. I've got a fan going next to me because it is quite a warm day, so I want to keep the room cool. Hopefully I'm going the right way. And this is a very good time to be exploring, because, you know, nighttime is probably going to be a lot better in terms of keeping yourself concealed. But, you know, it's not 100% safe even then, because I think player killers, they do have a sharp eye for, you know, keeping a lookout for any targets of opportunity. Yeah, Springboks, I think. Yeah, Springboks. And I don't know where the spider cave is. I know it's around here somewhere, but I know it's around the mountains somewhere, but I may have to turn back. See, that's the thing, you know, if you haven't been to a place for a long time, you do start to sort of lose your way. And okay, so I need to negotiate this. Okay, better not drop down from there. Is that a player? No, it's a Springbok. Yeah, best to not avoid these, you know, near vertical elevations, because if you drop down, there's a chance you could die. The falling damage is incredibly dangerous now. yeah, I may have gone a bit too far. So I do apologise, guys. I have to turn back. I think I've gone a bit too far, and it is going a bit further away from the spider cave. Now, generally this wouldn't happen if there was a mini-map, but this game does not have one, and I prefer it that way. Because too many games out there today have mini-maps, and it just seems to, yeah, it does make things easier, but on the other hand, it doesn't, it doesn't really help you to have a good sense of direction. It sort of makes you more reliant on the game telling you where to go, rather than you sort of like knowing where to go. And so I prefer a game where it doesn't tell you which way to go and what direction to go and that sort of thing. And I think if you're an old school gamer, you'll probably like that as well. You'll like it so that the game doesn't tell you which direction you need to go. And this place has got a lot of vertical cliffs. Okay, maybe what I'll do is I'll cut back when I found the spider cave, and then we'll go from there. Okay guys, so I think I may have found where the spider cave could be. I think it's somewhere around there, and I decided to just if you don't know this, if you see that rock up ahead, that is basically like the giant oak in Saruka. It's basically like a huge in-game terrain that serves as a compass. So if you see where my compass is aligned right now, it's northwest. So if you're looking for the spider cave, then you basically have to turn south. So that's something I just picked up just now as well, and so it might be useful for those of you who are feeling a bit lost, like I was. So I was a little bit, off track, and so it took me a few minutes to basically find my bearings again, and that rock did help, because it basically helps me to see where exactly I am in relation to where I'm going. So, and that wall, I think that wall's been there for quite some time. Last time I came into this area, I saw this wall as well. So I don't know why this wall is still there. I'm guessing someone must have built it, but yeah, it's not. I don't know why it's there. It must serve some purpose. Yorkshire gatekeeper. Okay. Well, I can't reach it. Yeah, can't reach it. So, and I think I'm gonna have to take the low ground. And stuck in a rock in a hard place. Yeah, this is a very mountainous terrain, and you're gonna have to be very careful. Otherwise, I dropped just now, and I took 54 damage, and that was just a relatively small drop, and that took out 54 health. So, if I were you, if you're coming to this place, you'd be extra careful, because I'm not joking when I say falling damage is very very deadly. Could very well ruin your day, and hopefully I'm not trapped up here. Hopefully there's a way for me to get down, but yeah, What is that? Yeah, I thought I saw something. Or someone. Okay, I will try to... Okay, let's just see if we can... Oh, a bit of a lag. Okay. I think there is a path for us to go down. This way, I think. So let's try and... Oh! 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 See? Falling damage. I think this is one of the hardest part of the game, is just navigating the terrain. Especially on mountainous terrain. But it is how SV has made it. Personally, I would have preferred if the falling damage wasn't so severe. If it was at least a little bit, you know, a bit more forgiving, but it is what it is, and you know, if SV decides to leave it as it is, then well, you just got to learn to live with it and try and get past that obstacle. So it's just going to be a little bit more resting. My health is almost regenerated. Okay, is there a better way to go down? I think there is. But let me just see over here. Might be a more gentle slope. Yes, there is. Probably best to go down from here, I hope. Doesn't look very promising. I don't know. Should I or shouldn't I? You know. Could end up dying. I don't know. Oh! Oh! Oh no. Frustrating. But, okay. So my corpse is here, so northwest. So it's southeast. Okay, so hopefully there's a priest here. Hopefully. Hopefully this is a priest beacon. And it's a good thing that in in Marlin there is a lot of priests that you can turn to. Yeah, hopefully this is a priest. And yes, that does look like a priest nearby. Yes. Alright, I'll cut back once I've finished resting, and then we'll get back our... Oh, look at that, 324 damage. Far out. Okay, so I'll cut back once I've finished resting, and then we'll try and get back to our corpse. Uh-oh, I hear something. I hear something. Horse gallop. Uh-oh. Is this a player killer? Oh. Could be a player killer, you know, even then. Just because it's a blue doesn't mean that they're harmless. Okay, so I died somewhere over there near the mountains, so hopefully it should be easy to find our stuff. Assuming that no one has gone and taken my stuff while I was resting. I think I dropped somewhere around there. Okay, so where is our stuff? I'm pretty sure I dropped it somewhere around here. Man, it's so hard to see things. Yeah, it's really hard to find the loot bag. They seem to blend really well into the terrain. Not very easy to see. Okay, I think it's somewhere further at the back over there. I think it's further over there because I do remember I climbed down somewhere from there, so... Man, where is it? I do remember it was on the ground, near the ground, so... Or unless someone came along and picked it before I did. Oh! Oh! Oh yes! Oh yes! Oh, this is wonderful, guys. I'm so happy right now. See, that's the thing. I mean, if you look at the loot bag, it's impossible to see very clearly, you know, just in the terrain. So, back on track. Okay, let me just show you what I mean. I mean, if you were standing here... Okay, let me just check whether I've looted everything. Double check. Yep, I've looted everything. Good. So if you just look at... I mean, honestly, can you actually see it clearly? I couldn't. Yeah, but good thing we found it, so we can continue on our journey. Alright, so I think this is where I'll break this up into multiple episodes, so we'll continue when I arrive at the spider cave.